Hey everybody, it's Colby Marshall here. Just going to go over the numbers and what's going on in the Barrie Aurelia area. I'd like to thank Monica and Vaughn for helping us put this together, and all the people at RPI. I'm just going to share my screen here. We'll get right into it. Okay, everyone's wondering what's going on in the Barrie and Aurelia area. We're going to touch on both of these areas today, not just Barrie. We do serve all of Simcoe County. So there's some big things going on in Aurelia that we want to bring you up to speed on, and this is for February of 2021. So let's get right into it. So we'll start off with the Barrie stats. What's going on in the Barrie market with these crazy COVID continues? Right now, we've got a chart here in front of us going over the detached home sales in the last 12 months in the city of Barrie. So you can see the blue line is the original average price, and the green bars are the active number of listings. This is an interesting chart if you kind of dive into it a bit deeper. December 2020, the amount of active listings were almost zero. That's when we were in the full lockdown. So, you know, the COVID inventory is affected by the colors of lockdowns that we are in. And then you can see the average sale price continue to rise as the listings drop, which is, you know, supply and demand, which is pretty standard. So it's interesting to see now going into February that the amount of listings are increasing substantially. We've kind of hit rock bottom as of December. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen in the spring market. List versus sale price for detached suites. You can see the green bars are the original sale price, and the blue ones are what it actually sold for. So back in March 2020, you can see that houses were going for under what they were listed for, you know, when the pandemic started. As things got crazier, inventory got tighter and tighter, the sale price started to supersede what they were actually listing for. And now you see what's going on here. Again, we kind of topped out in this case, January, December. Now that we're getting loosened up again, more inventory is coming on, starting to level out. So hopefully in the spring, we'll see a more normalized market, but who knows in these crazy times. So this is a chart that shows what's going on just for recently sold duplexes over the last 12 months in Barrie. You can see the active listings again in the green and the original sale prices in the blue. So again, December, we've had a huge increase in pricing due to lack of inventory. We've seen duplexes go for nice ones for $850, you know, not so nice ones for mid to low sevens. And again, due to lack of inventory, these properties aren't even close to cash flowing. Not sure who's buying these, but they are going for those types of rates at this particular point. Aurelia. So I just want to touch on Aurelia, what's going on. Some people don't know where Aurelia is. It is about 35 kilometers away, or about 20 to 30 minutes up the highway, depending on how fast you drive. We're going up Highway 11, just past the 400 extension, and it's pretty much a bedroom community for the Barrie area. Once Barrie gets too expensive, people tend to move up to the Aurelia way, and we'll get into some of the businesses that support the Aurelia area. So Aurelia does have its own hospital. Soldiers Memorial is one of the biggest employers in Aurelia. Again, great tenant pool with healthcare workers, unionized workers, and things like that. It also has the OPP headquarters for Ontario. Again, lots of good renter pools there with people in the police force industry. A lot of transient people are there for 2, 3, 4 years, so they're not really looking to buy, they're looking to rent. So definitely some good employers in the Aurelia area. Let's go over the numbers for Aurelia. Detached homes in the last 12 months, almost the same as Barrie. You know, we're not seeing 800,000, which is nice, but 600,000 in Aurelia is still a pretty good number. You can see down at the bottom again, when we were locked down, inventory was almost nil. We're seeing increase start to come for, you know, February, March. So again, we're keeping an eye on to see what's going to happen. The original sale price, again, when the inventory was minimal, skyrocketed up to these crazy high numbers. So it's going to be interesting to see again in Aurelia what's going to happen once, if this inventory keeps increasing. Hopefully we'll see these prices cool a bit and then get into more normalized market, which would be just great for everybody, I'm sure. List versus sale price, quite almost the same as Barrie. They had a huge jump here, you know, January, December, February, where we've seen a lot of the sale price really supersede the original price. So agents are pricing things low, prices are going way over list, and this seems to be the norm all across Ontario, to be honest, at this particular point. Sales of duplexes over the last 12 months, again, quite similar to the Barrie area. Almost no inventory at the end of the year. Prices have skyrocketed. We're starting to see the inventory grow back up. So hopefully this is the bottom of the trough here, and we're going to see everything start to cool in the spring, which would be ideal. But again, we don't have a crystal ball. One piece of legislation from the government or another announcement for COVID could put everything back into a tailspin. So Aurelia is open for business. They are allowing detached suites as of a couple weeks ago. I want to give you a bit of information of what's going on in that regard. So garden suites in Aurelia, as long as you meet the requirement of the lot size, you can do a garden suite up to 800 square feet. You can have a maximum height of 5 meters, which is a bit different from Barrie. You can only do 4 meters in Barrie. So you can actually get a 2-story detached suite in the backyard. So you could have 2 floors above grade, which would definitely add value. The minimum lot area is just under 5,000 square feet. So for us working in the Barrie area, we recommend that your lot size is 5,000 square feet anyways. Minimum lot frontage is about 50 feet. So as long as you have a minimum 50 foot frontage, you're allowed to build up to 800 square feet as long as it'll fit and meet the required setbacks. Now, Aurelia does have 4 parking spots opposed to where Barrie would have 3. So you have to mind your parking. They're a bit more liberal on how you're allowed to park. This is definitely the requirements, basically, in a nutshell, if you are looking to add a garden suite in the town of Aurelia. What are legal duplexes going for in Aurelia at this particular point? So these are some that have sold on larger lots. So we're looking around $500,000. You got a 70 by 264 foot lot, or prices have increased a little bit since these sold, but we're seeing legal duplexes go between 500,000 and 600,000 essentially in the Aurelia area. Legal triplexes, these are newly renovated properties, some of them in better areas than others. So we're seeing mid to high 7s for legal triplexes. So your ARVs in Aurelia haven't really been set for having a detached suite in the backyard. So they're going to be basing the comps off of these legal triplexes. My thought is if you got a 3 up, 2 down bungalow with a nice big detached suite in the backyard, you should be hitting close to 800,000 because everything's going to be relatively brand new. Premium rents is kind of the ARV we're hoping for. But again, if you're looking to break into this market in Aurelia, there hasn't been any comps on the board with the detached suite yet since it's so new. So you'll definitely have to, do some conservative numbers, but we're seeing hopefully around high 7s, low 8s for our legal duplex with the garden suite in the backyard for the Aurelia area. Building a garden suite can be as easy as saying 5 words. Yes, Colby, I want that. We provide end-to-end project management for building garden suites, converting to duplexes, and any other real estate intensification like to do on your lot. Maybe it's a triplex to a 6-plex, lot severances, infill developments, duplexes to 5-plexes. We've done it all. We've got the power team behind us to help with everything as well. The turnkey power team consists of myself and real estate. We've got designers, project managers. We apply for all the permits, certifications. Our contractors will come. We've got about 3 crews working exclusively for us. We do all the work for you. We apply for credits on your behalf, eco credits, HST rebate credits. We've got wholesale suppliers for appliances. We've got in-house property management. We've got paralegals on staff that can help you out if you get in trouble with tenants. It's basically a turnkey power team that you can connect to in Simcoe County to make your projects happen. We use a project management software called Builder Trend. This goes right on your phone. It's a real-time app. It's very exciting stuff. Keeps everybody organized. We've got your floor plans on there. We've got your quotes. We do updated pictures bi-weekly, so you can go right to your phone. If you're a JV type person that you have JV partners, we can actually brand this app on your JV partner's phone to your branding. So we'll be doing all the work. You look like a rock star, and you and your JV partner will have that app on their phone. You can see everything happening in real time. So if you're from the GTA, an hour, 2 hours away, you can keep a good finger on the pulse, and we update that consistently. So it's a great way to keep us organized, great way to keep you happy, and it's a great program that we brought on for organization. For the amount of response we're getting for these detached suites, it's crazy. Questions to ask before building a garden suite. Now, you want to qualify your builders if you're looking to do this. The first question is, are you Tarion registered? These are deemed to be new build homes, so you want to make sure that your builder is registered with Tarion. All our products are registered with Tarion. It comes with a 7-year warranty, so if you're not happy with any of our work, we can actually come back and fix it. We're mandated by Tarion, so that's a really important thing to ask. Next thing is, are you fully insured? We just beefed up all our insurances for these detached suites. Our insurance package is almost $20,000 a year. We've got builder risk, fire insurance, WSIB. There's about 4 different types of insurance that we have to make this happen properly. So, there might be people out there doing it cheaper or, using loopholes to get around these. But, if you want it done right and, have your butt covered if something ever does happen, then, make sure you ask these questions to qualify your builder. We've taken the steps over the last year to do all these courses and get fully insured and everything that is needed to become an actual real builder. So definitely ask these questions, do your homework, do your due diligence. And that's it for today. That's a quick update on the Barrie, Aurelia area. Just really excited to see Aurelia opening up with the detached suites. It's going to be great to add affordable housing in the area. And we'll chat soon. Thanks.